And that's that second idle animation I wanted to show off. See, the first one, she bugs him and pokes his head like, meh, meh, like that.
I love how you do it. And
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like, you know,
Of course. And then the second
I
one,
just tug on his neck a couple times.
Yeah, like that.
To make sure that he doesn't die. You know, just in case.
Just in case. Anyway, welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie, Part 4.
Part question mark?
No, that's Part 4.
Oh, okay. I started losing track.
Yeah, and we're heading into the 4th world today, Bubble Gloop Swamp.
Bubble Gloop. And I'm in control this time.
Yeah,
and there's a
Casey
bird.
is the one behind the controls today. Madonna, whatever.
There's a bird.
Yes, she is. Alright, fit bed she is.
Oh, I'll fit the trees.
Alright.
I'm correct, there's actually something back here.
Yeah, Bottles' only move in this
it
world is right behind you when you come in.
Thought it was nuts. Right.
Yeah.
I've been playing too much of another game. Hey, the boots.
If you hear the actual bird in the background, that is your pet bird.
That is a bird. His name is Aster, and he loves to commentate when we're commentating. So, there you go. Yes, I love you too. Alright, let's get this guy.
A boy and his bird.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is important.
Oh, no.
So, Croctus here.
I like that.
You will disappear and then reappear. Although, technically, I don't know if it's the same one since they're different colored eyes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That'll appear throughout the level.
This level isn't necessarily hard.
No.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah. However, if you die before you complete that sequence of events there, you'll have to restart it.
It's kind of like you kind of have to restart it, but
yeah,
you know, it's fine.
Anyway, we glossed over what Bottles' move was, but
oh, true. I just kept pressing A.
Bottles' new move. Do you want to say it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Bottles' new move gives Kazooie a pair of boots. Well, not gives.
That yet.
Well, not gives necessarily. It's like you can find these wading boots, you know, green galoshes, like right there in that log, scattered throughout the levels. When you put them on, go ahead.
Put them on right now?
Yeah.
All right. I got
just click on it.
When
you put them on, Kazooie's legs extend, and you can walk safely through swamp water and other dangerous
I'm easy to get
floors. Yep. It does slow your speed quite a lot. It's even slower than your walking speed, though. And you can't do much other than jump.
There we go. And we're back. To normal. And then this one's a really simple.
Before you ground pound that, go ahead and grab that life if you want.
Extra life. Huh.
And yeah, this is not proper egg care, but oh well.
Aster's no won't hurt him.
You don't have to use the jump pad to get on this one. You can just back.
I like to.
But yeah.
Jump pads are fun.
And it's a matryoshka egg. You have to.
Let's do this.
Yep, that one.
There we go.
And then this one, obviously, just jump on.
Jiggy.
So it's a nesting egg.
So it's nesting, yeah, but I mean, bird inside's not there, so I'm very upset. Ah, rip! I missed. Oh, I missed again. Inverted. No, it's not.
Mumbo tokens. Okay, so this is the next world that Mumbo will actually show up in. So go ahead and keep collecting Mumbo tokens. We'll need them.
Just keep doing what we tell.
We already have more than enough to pay for him, but he's, like I said, his price is still going to go up the more times you see it.
Higher. Ugly hairy trespasser. He's after our gold. He'll never beat us all.
So this is kind of, sort of, I guess, you can call it the boss encounter of this world. Because these are the only... These enemies are called flibbits. The red ones are the normal enemies in this level. These are the only yellow ones throughout the level / game. And, you know, you get a different music track.
Oh my gosh.
So, boss music?
Just pass out already.
And it looks like they take more than one hit.
Yeah, they take two.
Yeah, they definitely take more.
They take 2 hits.
So, you know.
Both frogs that won't gold. I don't know what to say. There you go. Yeah, you don't get hurt by going to the swamp, sadly. That'd be awesome. The fact that I'm missing this much is just beyond me. Oh, okay. I went high.
When you should have went low. in the way of fire, Banjo.
Eh. That's good,
Kazooie,
'cause I hate inverted controls.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, no, I hate them. I can get used to them if I play a game long enough, but inverted
Yeah.
controls not fun. Not to me. But I get it, that's how like a ship works. But, it's not fine, not
And that's
fine.
already the second Jiggy.
Not my cup of tea. Yeah.
All
Now
right.
this one is one that's not exactly explained to you. You do
No.
talk to the turtle, and it says, "My feet are so numb and cold." And you're like, "Feet."
How can we fix that?
He says-
I know. Let's give him a shock
He says,
to assist.
"Feet, huh?" And you're like, the back ones, right? No. It's all-
Well, if you can't feel anything, I guess you don't mind if I do this.
He just kind of hurt the guy. Poor
He
old,
cries out in pain, but he also says it feels good. So,
poor old man. Never stood a
he
chance.
spits one out. But
Tank Top.
his name is Tank Top, by the way.
Perhaps we
But he
like.
also leaves his mouth open for the rest of the time.
Yep. We're about to keep eating. Ready? Ta-da! I forget if this place actually has a Jiggy or not. I
Yes,
think
it does.
This is one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
go ahead and collect these first.
No, like, not my absolute favorite, but it's fun. It's a fun. No.
It happens as soon
It's
as
fine.
you get close.
Tip-top choir's fine.
Tip-top choir.
There we go.
So,
So it's memory. Red.
yeah, it's matching. Red, yellow.
That's orange. Purple.
No, that's yellow.
Aye.
It's yellow.
Lesson 1.
Yeah, implying there's more. Which is.
The virus can just hit him. Can you just beat bash him? No, you have
No,
to do
I'm
this.
pretty sure you have to ground pound him. Beak bust is the proper name.
No, I mean, that works. There you go.
Okay, so that is round 1. Don't forget those notes over there.
No. Not
Lesson
too
2.
bad. Try lesson 2. Red. Dark blue. Purple. Pink. Red. I already forgot.
And I missed the first one, so.
Red. Dark blue.
Okay, then it's
Pink.
that.
Nope.
Oh,
That's wrong.
never mind.
I think it was
Okay,
yellow.
grab the notes.
We're not timed, so that's
No, we're not timed,
Just
and
nice.
you can always ask him again what the order was.
I'll try again.
Okay.
Red. Nope. Then we have to ask him again.
Oh, yep.
Watch more carefully this time. Red. Dark blue. Purple. Pink. Red. Okay.
It's more violet than pink.
I mean, this is how I remember, okay?
And I call that blue. Call this purple.
Yep.
This is violet.
Still pinkish. Red again. It's a very vibrant. Splendid, you just need one more. Alright, what's my next lesson?
Okay.
Here's a hard one.
Dat one.
Purple.
Dat one.
Yellow.
Dat one.
Light blue.
Cyan.
Red.
That one.
Light
That one.
blue.
That
Dark
one.
blue. Already forgot.
That one.
Light blue. This is why
Okay, no, not that one.
I'm doing it again. 'cause
Okay. Oh, and don't forget the moment token behind it.
Messed with my concentration.
Purple.
Purple.
Yellow. Cyan.
Light blue.
Red.
Red.
Cyan.
Light blue.
Blue.
Dark blue.
Cyan.
Light blue. Wow.
So
you know,
purple.
It's been a while since I've done
Some memory challenge.
Yeah, it's been. I
Purple.
actually don't like the
Yellow.
yellow. I don't remember. Light blue.
Cyan.
Either or. Dark blue. Nope.
Okay, it was red.
See? See? Forgot to.
Okay, okay. I think I got it. Sorry if this is taking so long, by the way.
We'll fix it in post. Purple. Yellow. Light blue.
Cyan.
Red.
Red.
Light
Cyan.
blue. Dark
Blue.
blue.
Cyan.
Light blue. I swear they changed it. I should go shut that door.
Purple.
He is.
I can do that. I can show you that. Be right back.
Oh, if you want to. Well, crap, I already forgot. Anyways. Dark blue. No? No? Was it red?
Red.
Is it red first? Okay. Red. Light blue. Dark blue. And then.
Blue. And cyan.
Cyan
plus
again,
four.
right? Yeah, okay. But there's like, I think I remember this one. Only thing I forgot was the red.
Yeah.
Magnificent, little masterpiece. Here, take this trinket I found earlier. Hey!
Oh.
Oh, wrong way. Huh? Alright. This one, this and one of the next ones, one of the next two, is very simple.
Yeah. Before you leave, get on top of his stand.
Oh,
Yeah, it's very easy to miss.
I thought it was there. There we go.
Anyway, now you can leave. By the way, as we're leaving, some trivia.
Oh,
Tip Top, that's the name of the head turtle, the conductor there. One of the...
Tip Top is the name of the turtle they're in.
No,
Not the head
Tank
turtle.
Top is the big guy.
Oh, so
Tip Top
was the name
is
of
the other
turtle?
one.
I swear I
know.
heard him say something else. Alright.
No, his name is Tank Top, and the other one is Tip Top.
I would think the big one's name is Tank Top. I know.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Or did you?
Yes. You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, exactly. I have this. Ah. I don't play by
Okay,
the
anyway,
rules.
as I was gonna say,
Oh.
Tip Top is one of the few Banjo-Kazooie characters, or, well, he's like one of two Banjo-Kazooie characters who appear in Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh, Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah, it's a good game.
That's fun. I really
Yeah.
My uncle had it and I still play.
I would advise coming back to this later, because, no, seriously, come back. Because one of the Croctuses will appear there, and we can save some time.
We're not speedrunning.
No, but still, it saves a little bit of time.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Yeah, don't mind this thing. It's not real.
Oh, it's real.
But he's not actually gonna.
It's not gonna chomp.
No.
Sorry, why I never forgot. Yeah, okay.
There's that.
This stuff, though.
I think another Croctus will appear on that one.
I'm sorry, I noticed Spyro was coming out and I saw it and I was like, Sparks! My head, I was like, yeah,
No.
Sparks, I love you.
No, man.
Dude,
That's
Spyro
a
is such
wrong 3D platformer.
Spyro's
Completely different console and company.
such a good game.
I don't doubt you.
I will definitely be playing through it when it comes out.
I will at some point. When I have money!
Welcome to your life.
Yep. This
Oh,
is
right.
my life.
No,
I've been here a while.
Man, Aster is on one tonight. He forgot he gets this way around 9 o'clock.
Specifically 9 o'clock.
Yeah, for some reason. Like 9, 10 o'clock, he's like, hey, it's bedtime. Let's go to bed. I'm sitting there like, no.
It's 8:13. Timmy always uses the bathroom at 8:13.
Basically. Yeah. The guy who got me always goes to bed around 9, 10 o'clock. And I'm sitting there like, no.
You remember this? 8:59. I'm not even sleepy. 9 o'clock.
Sounds like me on a bad day.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna want to rush through this maze. And don't forget the
Not
notes.
really. It's kind of simple.
No, it's not really a maze because there's only one path, but it's meant to delay you and test how well you can progress and how far you can get on the power of the boots. But you get a second pair because they know it's going to run out anyway.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Even though, depending on which pair of boots you pick up, and this also applies for the other similar power we'll get later, I'm fairly certain they all have different timers. Because some of them last ridiculously long, and then some of them last super short.
Oh, this one. Oh,
Okay, so,
this one.
this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Forgot about this one. This one's fun.
So, here's the solution. They want you to carefully walk across this platform.
No. Did it. First try.
You can do that, and or just jump. You know?
Yeah, I thought about that as soon as I started going. I was like, what if I jumped?
Yeah, you can just jump.
No,
As long as you, aim right. Oof, careful.
I got you. Don't worry.
Up.
There we
There you go.
Don't forget the Mumbo token back there.
Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it.
Oh boy.
Thank you for dodging.
I'm just that good.
Are you though? Oh, really?
I am. The fact that you doubt me makes me very upset. Alright, come here. Hi, Mumbo.
And once again,
no,
see, he costs 10 this
there's
time.
fire this time. There's nothing up there.
No, there's fire. There's lit.
Sometimes there's not, and that's when there's stuff up there.
There is though.
There's stuff up there still?
There is. There's stuff up there every time.
I don't know if it's
It's not always like
notes though.
good stuff, but I think do first person.
That's true. I don't know if there's notes up there this time.
I think there's something important in this one.
I felt like.
Also, there's a number token behind him.
Oh, yeah. There we
yep,
go.
see?
We'll have to come back later.
Or you could just do it right now. You can just turn back.
I'm
right
good.
now.
Nah,
Right now.
I'm good.
See, like that. Is that easy?
Nah, that was really hard. Took a lot of time. We're supposed to be speedrunning this? Hello? You just wasted like 15 frames.
If this was supposed to be a speed run, why did you mess up 3 times on memory?
Because I can. I'm allowed to.
Are you though?
Yeah. Speedruns aren't perfect. I don't know how many speedrunners you've watched. Alright, no, we should go back in.
Well, yeah, now you transform.
See, listen, you gotta go back in twice to save some frames. And then punch him. There you go. Now, during this time, I know RPG Limit Break, I think, is still going on, I think, this week? I'm waiting for the good one.
It's been going on. I don't know if it's still going on.
I don't remember. I'm hoping the VODs show up on you so I can watch them, because I like watching them.
I think there was like an 8-hour run of Final Fantasy VIII or something.
Yeah,
they just did.
They do the Final Fantasies, and they're great.
Oy.
Like it, I haven't. But it's fun to watch. Like whenever I'm like, I don't know what to. I'm having trouble falling asleep. I just start one of those, and it's like, whoa, it's nice to watch you fall asleep. And you wake up to it still going half the time.
So there's nothing in this corner.
Avoid this corner.
Anyway, we should probably talk about this. This is the transformation for this world. It's a little crocodile.
Little Peter.
Little Crocigator.
I'm gonna bite you.
And he's got Banjo's pants and backpack.
I'm gonna bite your arms off.
And he actually has an attack. He can bite. He'll bite your legs off.
This will come in handy later. Trust me.
And by later, we mean like very soon.
There's a little mini game we have to play in this world.
Yes, there is.
Don't think I have to do it this time.
You can, and it's.
Don't think it gives you a jiggy though.
No, it does.
It does?
Yeah.
Yeah, that mini game is. I beat it after a couple tries. It wasn't seriously hard to me, then compared to some of the other challenges that you have to get to the game.
Should we go ahead and try and show it off?
Let me grab these first.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
just want to get, because this is
That's fair.
just sitting here. I want to grab
That's fair. You wouldn't be able to easily get these without taking damage anyway, so.
Yeah, I have when I first did my run of it, but not exactly fun.
We're full on eggs. Grab the notes, grab the tokens, grab the Jinjo. Hey, 64!
Camera change.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think I get used to an awkward enough time.
Full on feathers.
Good.
Dodge that guy.
Buddy, how you doing? Hey, Sparks.
Not Sparks.
Sparks.
Evil Sparks.
69. Magic number.
Is it though?
Yeah,
Is it really
it's
though?
a very magical number.
Is it
You
really?
don't understand. I've won a lot of games to 69 health.
Well, that's not your health.
It's not my health, but I'm just saying it's a magical number.
Right.
Actually, I don't know if this is easier if I do it as a croc.
No. Pretty sure it's not.
This one? I don't know. We'll see. I've actually never done it as a croc, so I'm okay. Might as well. I don't know. I remember falling off a lot with this little thing when I was Banjo, so I just want to see if this is a little easier as a croc.
So there's the second Crocus there. Remember that.
Yeah.
We'll come back to him in a
And you
moment.
don't have a timer, so don't worry about that.
You don't have a timer now. Yes, that does mean there is a situation where you have to cross this whole thing under a time limit.
Yep.
Look to your right.
Hey, buddy.
Well, in a moment. Grab that Jinju.
Remember Jinjos?
And that's the last one.
This way we get to skip the animation too. Nope. Thought we got to skip it. I was
Save some
wrong.
more frames.
Save a couple more frames. You know, eventually when we start speedrunning. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Okay, so look
This
down
is the
there.
one I don't like. Where?
On your right. Yep.
That's the one I hate.
That switch.
That's the thing.
That switch on the ground right there. When you hit that, that's gonna. Right here is where a Jiggy would pop out, and you'd have like 25 seconds, something around then.
It's a dumb amount of time.
Yeah, it's a really ridiculous time.
I mean, you can get it. It just takes a little time.
Also, if you notice, you didn't take fall damage. I don't know if that's because you landed in the water and because you're a croc, or if it's just because you're a croc.
Oh no, I need to do one.
Yeah.
That's,
So yeah, let's just go ahead and get this one out of the way.
That's a gig. I actually like this game. This game's fun.
It's okay at first.
Yeah, once it gets to the old... There's an achievement tied to it, too.
Yeah, there is. Which we will
Is
not
there
be able
more? There
to
it
show
is.
off, technically, since I've already gotten it, but...
Okay.
Eh,
I think there's a
take our
couple
word
in
for
the
it.
back, too. But I think I'm probably going to get him. No? Okay. Yeah, see, those will come in later. These will come in later. We got some speedy shoes. I don't know if there's anything else in there I need. I don't think so. I think we're good. Alright.
Okay, so let's
that,
begin.
Let's fight him. Her. I'm Mr. Vile, greediest croc of all. Play my game to win? A prize. Press A to accept?
Or B,
to chicken out.
Chicken out.
Well, I'm not a
Matter
chicken.
McFly, you chicken?
Maybe a little bit. Eat the red yumblies than me. Press X to eat yumblies. Yes, they're called yumblies.
Well, of course they are. What else would they be called?
They make the rumblies go bye-bye.
Okay, so it's just eat more than him in under a minute.
Yeah, and this game evolves into something a little evil.
Yeah, Mr. Vile is a sore loser. A very sore loser. He will not accept defeat once you beat him this first time. He will challenge you 2 more times.
Also, the game is very much in its...
Yeah. Though, apparently, I discovered he has a little bit of rubber banding.
Oh.
I'll talk about that in the 3rd round.
Well, we're only going to do the first one for the Jiggy, if anything.
You only get the Jiggy after the 3rd.
I didn't remember that. Okay. Well, I'll have to do that.
Yep.
Follow that.
Yes, you will. Because honestly, this is one of the most difficult Jiggies to get in the entire game. Sorry to make this comparison again, but it's easier than a particular minigame in 2E, but it's still a bit difficult.
That's a bad word.
Nah.
You only win easy game. Now we play
see?
harder game. Eat reds. Avoid yellow grumblies. They're not ripe. He goes right into it. So what I usually do, my strategy, if you want to follow it, is I just follow them around. Literally just follow them around. Like when I start running out, because they'll start spawning where he goes most of the time. So I just go where he goes and steal every single one.
That's not a bad strategy.
It's pretty good. I like it.
You got a
But he
pretty
is a
good
little
lead on
faster than you.
Yeah, he is definitely faster.
So it's not fun. Yeah, yellow grumblies are not fun, but the 3rd round is where things. Yeah,
3rd round is where things take off.
Oh, I see. You're using my own strategy against him. And he does. See, I don't remember if one of my friends told me to go to one of the levels next instead. That way, it gets speedy shoes, or if they just showed up with it. I can't remember.
You unlock the speed shoe power up in a couple worlds from now.
It's supposed to help you with the game.
Yeah.
So you can come back if you want.
Oh, he's tied.
You can totally come back if you want and play it again later. But it's not insane.
Oh, that was close. I
Yeah,
think
if you tie, you lose.
if you tie, yeah.
Here's the fun one. Only what is shown at top of the screen.
All right, so
Red
let's
or
see.
yellow.
Can we do this first try?
Alright, so what I do is... I know, I've seen it.
It changes every 10 seconds, so eat yellow now.
Glad you kept track of that. I am not.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed this. I've attempted this several times enough to notice the pattern.
Come on.
So, this minigame is very unfair. Mr. Vile is much faster than you, and he does have a little bit of rubber banding. So that's why they give you the speed shoes there. If you can come back and have a much easier time using the speed shoes once you've unlocked that power up. But this is entirely doable on your first time. You just gotta
Believe. You know, proper rapper. One
And
second.
see it like that?
We're good.
First try.
Told you. Game not bad.
It's still one of the hardest jiggies to get in this game, which
Greedy.
kind of says that, you know, this game's not all that hard.
Greedy can have prize. I get prize.
So you want me to tell you something that I learned?
What'd you learn?
Apparently, I don't know if this is for all the rounds that he challenges you, but definitely for the 3rd round. The way to trick him out and you know, manipulate his AI, his rubber band,
The RNG.
yeah, do nothing for 10 seconds.
Oh, that's funny.
And then he will be slow for the rest of the round.
That's funny. I didn't know that's how you did that.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently. Anyway, I'm gonna change back to a
Yeah, I
regular
think
boy.
you're done with the croc for now.
I think we'll change back to
For now. I think you're done with...
to regular bear and
Oh.
bird. Did I forget something?
No, but you will have to come back, actually.
Why's that?
Because...
Oh, right. We do the witch switch.
we need to do the witch switch, and doing that... well, no. No. It's not for the witch switch. It's for actually unlocking the next world. But we'll do that at the end.
Or we can do it at the start of the next one. Up to us. You don't want it to run too long.
Well, how long have we been going?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
You tell me.
That's your cue to check.
That's your cue to check, Mike.
Well, fine. I'm checking.
The time, you dummy.
Or we could do this. Okay. 25 minutes.
We have learned that it's not an accurate representation of time.
Well, no, but we didn't start the recording until after...
I already grabbed it. Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
you did.
I'd say I was like, good.
Yeah. So, by the way, that that reason why that time, the previous time in Clanker's Cavern was inflated, I think, because we had I had left the game paused for a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Hey, it happens.
Yeah, I know. Still.
It happens to the best of us.
So that timer for Clanker's Cavern was definitely inflated because I left the game paused in there for a few minutes.
No, that was.
But we didn't enter this world until
I don't remember.
we started the recording, so
No.
that timer should be accurate.
This way.
Yeah, you need to do this in order to get out. Wait. Yes?
See, I thought the two. It's the same thing. I was like, I thought there were two, but I guess.
Wait. No, there's a second way out, isn't there?
Why did I do this?
Because then because you're gonna get hurt this way.
It's fine. Trust me, I played this enough.
Yeah, I believe you.
I played it enough my way to know that stuff hurts.
Well, yeah.
And love stinks. Yeah. No.
What's that one?
I don't.
What's that one song?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Can you
now
tell
let's
me-
go over here.
This was my least favorite part.
Was it? Were you just bad at jumping?
Yeah. I'm not the best at that.
But you're playing a platform.
I know, right? You think Spyro would teach me so much?
Well, Spyro, you can fly. So
That also, but you can only find slight parts.
if there's any way to break a platformer, it's give your character the ability to fly,
Nice.
even if it's limited.
There's the
Okay,
liquid.
so these are the final notes, and
And-
there's the switch.
Ta-da!
Top of Grunty's hat in that one room.
Blew off.
The layer blows off.
We blew the lid off his popsicle stand.
And
as some people say.
Those are all the notes.
Yeah. You get an extra
Survive.
life, and then I missed it. Drive me up a wall. I forgot about this one.
right. Okay.
That way? Yes, that way.
Yeah, it's that way.
Huh?
But we should have done the other one first. No, but like, seriously, we should have, because then we're going to have to backtrack.
That's fine. We're not perfect.
Yeah, I was trying to keep the backtracking down to a minimum.
Alright. And then I'm trying to remember where this jiggy is now.
You got the jiggy.
No, there's another jiggy. There's 2 more jiggies in the world.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
I
where the
remember. One of them is Feed the Crocuses.
Feed the and then the other one is the one in the little switch that I hate.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that one first. Because I hate that one.
Okay.
Then we gotta get to this one. But ready, set,
Thankfully, the minigame with Mr. Vile, they give you... Oh, it's 45 seconds, okay. They give you the speed shoes as an option because they know how difficult it is. This one, while it's a pretty strict time limit because of the precarious platforms, you fall off once and that's pretty much it.
Pretty much.
Especially at this section.
this is the, you can jump.
Yeah, just jump. It's still plenty of time, really.
Yeah, have a fun time telling you that. Alright, well
Okay.
that was easier than I thought.
Yeah. Now,
Now we just need the
backtrack on this path a bit because there's a Crocus on it.
No! Hey, 1 second. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hop, yeah, hop, yeah.
Got it. Okay, what's up?
Ooh,
How
caribou!
you doing? Ah,
Nope, you hit the... Yeah, you clicked
I,
it. See, that's why.
it's fine.
I know, but still.
It's fine. It's a lot easier with those platforms up now.
And there's the fall damage.
There's the fall.
It was just high enough.
It's like, maybe they'll... This game is unforgivable.
No, it's actually more forgiving. It's fairly forgiving. Especially for rare standards, actually.
Unforgivable.
You haven't played Battletoads, have you?
No.
Don't.
I will if I want. You can't tell me what to
You're
do.
gonna regret it.
No, I enjoy levels like that with quick responses.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know I love...
By the way, you're
know I
gonna
love
get the
Bull
Mumbo
Hill.
token? No? You sure?
Where are we going? I forgot it.
Okay. I think that was at the start.
Right?
I think that was at the start.
Is that the start? I don't remember.
That's not the start.
That's what his name is. I forgot his name already.
Tank Top.
Tank Top. See, I want to call him Tip Top. I was like, that's not the right.
No, that's an entirely different turtle.
Oh, okay. I was. Wait.
And there's a Mumbo token there.
Token.
And you're just gonna take the damage.
Yep.
Even though you're at low health.
I'm a sadist.
But why?
I want to see those angry faces.
That's not angry. That's just...
That's upset.
That is...
No, you look at how
done with
Kazooie
life.
is. Kazooie is like, I'm done with you.
That is done with life.
It's like, I am so upset with you right now.
That honestly looks more upset.
A little. No, that goes at the start.
Oh. Where was that?
I'm about to find out.
Well, before you do that, go back. Go back. Break the beehive.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Get some health back. That way, in case you fall. Because I remember,
More precarious.
If you die during before you complete the Croctus puzzle segment, you have to redo it. So let's not do that.
It can be fun.
Yeah, it's just a waste of time.
We're not saving frames. I think it's over here. I'm saying I'm wrong, but at the same time, I don't know. Guess
No.
not. No. Where are you?
I know a location, but I think it's the last one, the one that I'm thinking of right
I thought we were on the last one.
now. No, there's one more.
Ow.
It's 5.
It's over, not over here.
Over there.
Here?
No.
No. I lost track of where it was.
Maybe it is the one I'm thinking of. Go back. Go to the vial.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Behind him.
See, I knew there was something behind him.
Yeah, I thought that was the last
I
one.
know there was something behind him. I was like, I know something fun's here. That's what it was. Nope, that's for
You can't shoot an egg from
I
that
know.
position.
You little. Hey, cow. There he is.
Okay, now it's tanked up.
That one will destroy you. Did you see those eyes?
Oh yeah.
Those are attack eyes.
Oh yeah.
He wants your blood.
Oh no.
Oh, I missed. I missed again. There's enough leeway.
Barely. You're gonna get hit by that.
Am I? Oh, the jukes.
Yeah, but you went right into the
The
swamp.
jukes, though, Michael.
But the swamp.
The
What are you doing in the swamp?
so much juke. Alright, start with this.
Great, pausing it.
No, sorry. I was like, I didn't even start the level.
No, you can't. Not in this game.
Couldn't remember if it was this game. No, I'm thinking of a different game. I'm thinking of, I think, Celeste.
I'm fairly certain that's a function in 2.
Maybe.
I might be wrong, but I really want to say.
Get out of here.
Anyway, entrance is this way.
And there we go.
So we got all the notes, we got all the jiggies, we got both honeycombs, and we hit the witch switch.
Hop, hop, hop.
So
Yeah.
now,
Boop. Perfect landing. Alright. Oh.
Right. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna whatever.
Oh wait.
What's
Oh,
wrong?
that's right. Go back in.
What's wrong?
We need to be the croc again
Oh, to get the right.
to unlock the 5th world.
Ah, man, we messing up. This is your fault.
My fault.
You're supposed to tell me these things.
I did tell you.
Yeah, you told me you were supposed to be a croc, but I was like, for what? You're like, I don't know.
For the end. I said we had to do it to be in the lair. to unlock the way to the next
Yeah,
world.
we gotta remind me. I was on the way to the thing. You could have been like, yo, and I'm like, are you right? I'm like, hey, you're right. Again, we're not perfect. If we were perfect beings, we would be playing this game. I'm kidding. Absolutely kidding.
I mean, this might have a few problems, but it's still a really good video game.
You have a few problems.
I know I do.
Wow, that got dark. Way to ruin the mood. It's supposed to be a happy game, Michael. Jeez. You know, we're supposed to be having fun here.
I'm having fun.
I'm having fun.
I mean, the music is
It's not my
Come on.
preferred level, but it's a level up.
No, it's no.
It's better than Click Clock Woods.
I actually really like the Click Clock Woods, but can we both agree this is better than Clanker's Cavern?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a lot shorter than
I think like the next one up from Clanker's Cavern,
up.
but still
I've
better. It's still better.
I've only. What's up? How you doing? Hi, my name's Troll.
But the worst one, that's yet to come.
No,
Anyway.
that's your worst one.
I'm in the majority though. A lot of people don't
Yes,
like
you
that
are
one.
in the majority. I'm not saying it's not my like bottom 3, but man, it wasn't that bad when I did. But my version of hard is the fact that in my head I make the most
Wonderful
mundane.
camera.
Yeah, I know. I usually make the most mundane things hard. So the harder things are actually a lot easier.
Yeah, you have been telling me about this before.
Yeah. Like it's how I used to do my homework. Is I always do the hard one first. That way, the easiest stuff was always like, well, I
can understand that.
Real simple.
I can understand that, but you also say that what everyone else says is the hard thing, you do easily, and what
Yep.
everyone says is the easy thing, you have the hardest time with.
Mm-hmm. It was
So
the
I
same
don't
way
know.
with Ocarina of Time. I had troubles. I think with the first couple temples. With one of the temples as a child, and then like the first 2 as an adult. I had trouble, and then I got to the water temple, and everybody's like, "It's so hard." I had my friend watching me the entire time, telling me nothing, and I did the one thing everyone forgets, and he's like, basically figure it out, and I was like, "Oh, cool." The only thing I kinda had trouble with was finding the room to the mid boss.
Behind you.
Was that that area?
Yeah, it's the tunnel.
The area I do without
the
croc.
like the
Basically.
sewage, the wooden sewage pipe.
You know what was really funny though? The fact that I had trouble with the forest temple and what is it? The forest temple in Twilight Princess. Like, I actually
Twilight Princess?
Yeah, I had trouble with that. It was weird. I don't know why. I had trouble with it though.
Weird.
This is how you get this reason.
Yeah, the 5th Wild.
Good one.
Yeah, I do like it.
We actually kind of fought over who was gonna do this one because we both like this world.
I will say there is one thing about it I don't like, but we'll just save that for when we get to it.
I don't know what it was, but
You will remember.
I'm sure I will. Watching you do it.
Free ZZ Peak. That also was so hard to pronounce when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't know how to say it.
I think this is, but you have to be a big banjo or something for it. Like actual banjo.
I don't remember how to clear that.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think you can clear this croc though.
I don't think
No, it's not. I don't
No.
think you can clear this croc.
you have to.
Just imagine the little steppy step feet.
You know what? Am I thinking of something else?
You might be thinking of one of the keys.
No, like, am I thinking of we were supposed to use the crocodile for something else? Because that hole was big enough, technically, for Banjo. We just had to.
That's what I'm saying.
We would just have to find a pair of boots.
I got over there with Banjo. If I remember correctly, it was my first time playing it. And I think once you get through this hole, you can't. Yeah, see, you get to reach. Yeah, so I think the next one you can go through the witch switch without.
Or
you can do
wait,
I'm almost certain.
wait.
There's those.
Can you actually? I really want to test something and see something. In there is Brentilda. We've already talked to her. Can you put on the boots? Can you make it to the to the ice?
That's what I'm saying. I think this is how we did it. No, I think I'm gonna do the stupid way. No, I think this was something else.
Way back there.
See, like something else.
See, like right about now is when like normally the boots would give out. But
the only thing is, how would you make it back? Are the boots in here?
There might be.
I see right here. You should be fine. No, never mind.
Nope.
Those are shark infested
Still in
waters.
the water. I hear a bouncing. I think there are boots just off camera. Somewhere. On the right?
There was none up there.
Up, yeah,
There.
up, okay. Okay. Well, walk up the... Not there.
Oh, well, I already got him.
Woo. Oh, hey, you know, we can say, one thing, though. With both these boots and the other shoes that you will get, you can cancel these out at any time. Like that.
There you go. Hey.
Okay.
And
I know.
You get to be Boot Banjo.
No. We had to be Banjo to break that, and then we had to be the crocodile to get in there.
I don't know what's in there now. Is that what the grunty thing that we did?
I honestly don't remember.
Oh, which one?
I honestly don't remember.
Well.
Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's go back into the world, but we'll cut. And I'll make a cut, and we'll meet you back to when we go into that area. Sound good?
We'll test it.
Alright. See you in a moment.
Okay. We're back now.
Whew, took a while. We had to
Only
get
like
we had to get Han out of carbonite. That took a while. You know.
Yeah, get him ready for the upcoming movie.
Yeah. It's up to us, and you know we're only halfway done. So he's
Yeah, Solo's release date hinges on us.
There's a lot of complaining right now.
All right.
This is what's in this room, though. So, Cheeto the Spellbook. The magic cheats.
And he talks like Yoda. Hey.
The book
Also, it's another Star Wars that was relevant.
There you
Totally
go.
planned.
Totally fine. Which lost bookfinders, bear and bird, are spell they get. I'm pretty sure I missed a word. Chudu bag lady, come on, book boy, give us the spell. Only one spell Chudu can tell. Into the code.
Blue eggs.
On Sandcastle floor in the Treasure Trove Cove world. Help you hidden in lair other spellbooks are. Them you should find. I don't know why I got hurt. Alright.
It didn't really hurt. It just had the animation for knocking you back.
She's a witch.
Burn the witch.
Yeah,
So
basically, you know.
So that is Cheeto the Spellbook, and he will offer cheats. You know, like actual cheats.
No, you don't need a cheat book.
Well, there are more cheats than what he tells you, but yeah.
It's nice of him to offer it.
How did you get?
Stuff? Don't ask.
Okay.
I don't question it.
Okay.
Just let it happen.
Okay.
Just let it happen.
So, anyway, if you go back into Treasure Trove Cove, and you go into the Sandcastle again, and that whole puzzle where you had to spell out Banjo-Kazooie on the letters on the floor, if you spell out the word blue eggs, yeah, one word, you don't have to worry about punctuation or capitalization or anything. That, I believe, will double your egg count from 100 to 200. And I'd be okay with doing that, because it's just doubling resources. It's not like making you invincible or anything.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Alright, well, I got
Rude.
Alright.
I can't believe that actually happened.
Yeah. We have to find our way up there.
Yep. I think I know how. Go on this side.
Go this way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this side.
Go up here. Certainly.
You know, sometimes those jump pads are a little finicky if you try and jump on them, like, while you're running past.
And we have 400.
More than enough.
Yeah, if I'm correct, there's this thing up here.
I'm sure there is. And yes, this scenery will be important in a bit, but not right away.
There.
Yeah, you do. This is, it's a thing. It's a switch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I know
right.
the switch. Setting up for another world, I guess, right now.
No. This is how I think you get that Jiggy. The
This is how we do
from
it?
the witch
Oh
switch.
yeah, you're right. I did the right one. Yeah. Totally fine.
So just wait for it to pass by, then activate it.
Hi.
Yeah, you don't have to stay on it, just so long as you trigger it. You go down there, and then you get this.
Ta-da.
Nice that automatically opens up, so you're not trapped in there.
No, this is how you lose the game. You're actually trapped forever.
Also, nice making that jump. Tricking out the physics.
I know, it's totally speedrunning. It's best speedrunning there. No competition. No competition. Anyways, well.
There's another destructible wall. This is a pair of boots, which we don't need yet. Not for now, anyway. Over here is the entrance to, or what will be the entrance to the 6th world, which we don't need to go to yet, and we can't go to yet because we haven't opened it up. There's a mummer token behind this sarcophagus, and remember this because that will be important later. That's the other door that we just opened. That's the way we came. There is. Right there. Yeah, up these stairs.
Anyways.
And in that mouth, you know, with the demon eyes and stuff.
Mouth.
Yep. This is the entrance to the 5th world, Freeze Easy Peak. Is there anything?
Not yet.
No, you can't get up. Well, maybe.
Not yet.
Can you?
There's nothing up there yet.
There's a mumbo token.
I don't need to go right now. We can get there.
Okay. Well. Anyway, this is the entrance to the 5th world. This is one that we both really enjoy.
Alright.
So we're gonna have a good next episode.
Alright.
And
See
yeah.
you guys next time.
Oh, if we go home, you'll set her free.